All right, guys, we're here at the Fox Valley Aero Club model field in the West Chicago suburbs. We got the new Flite Test Widgeon. They just released this a couple weeks ago. It's part of their almost ready to fly series model. It's ready to go almost right out of the box. It requires a 3-cell 1800 milliamp battery. It's got a 1.2 meter wing. The motors counter rotate, so I'll prop spin in opposite directions to help give a little more stability and symmetry. It has removable landing gear, so you can fly off of land and off of water fairly easy, and you can switch over between the two fairly easy as well. The battery hatch here in the nose opens up to a very spacious compartment. I currently have a 3-cell 2200 milliamp. Manual says 1800, 22 fits in there no problem at all and gives plenty of flying time. Assembling the aircraft, you don't need any glue whatsoever. The tail mounts with magnets, and the wing snaps in place with an overlock center, kind of like a Zeus fastener if you're familiar with those. I installed a flying with a Spectrum system, and I put in a 6-channel Orange RX receiver, and you really only need 4 channels to fly the aircraft. Any 4-channel receiver will do, and it works out really nice. There's plenty of room inside the airplane. All right, that's enough of the details. Let's take it up for a flight. About a half throttle takeoff there. All right. Controls are very light. Let's see what it does here with the power. It's about 2/3 throttle. Rolls pretty good. Let's bring it around here. I might want to throttle back a little bit. First thing we're going to find is find the nice throttle setting where it likes to cruise it. That's one of the first things I like to do when I get into or try a new aircraft, is find that throttle setting. Let's see, this seems to be pretty good. That's what, about half throttle? Let's see, if I like to do a 45-degree test. I'll take it level flight, go to 45 and see how far it'll climb. Well, that's actually not too bad. So that's half throttle. Let's try a little bit lower. Let's go to about 40%. Let's see what 40% does. Let's get a little too far away. Let's get a little bit closer here. Let's see how it cruises at 40%, about 40%. See, that's not bad. That's pretty good. All right. Needs a little more elevator in the turn, so maybe it might not be enough. Let's do that 45-degree test again. Pull up to 45. It does a little bit. Maybe 50%. Maybe half throttle is a better power setting for normal cruise, so we'll leave it there. All right, let's see how this thing stalls. One of the first things I like to check, too, is how an aircraft stalls. Let's do a power-off stall. Throttle to idle, hold level flight. It dropped a little bit. Okay, let's see if it does that again. Bring it back around, about 3 mistakes high. Level flight, power to idle, hold level, and kind of drop the wing. The stalls aren't too bad. Let's see what a power on stall does here. Come back up left to right. We'll leave the power about 40%, maybe a little bit less than that. Pull it up, hold the 45. That stalls nice. Oh. Hold the elevator in, it almost wants to do that falling leaf kind of maneuver. There we go. All right, let's try it on water. Taxiing with just the rudder is actually very good. I guess you do have the option of, if you hook the ESCs for the motor up into different channels, you can have the option of doing differential thrust. I did not do that with this. One, because this is way easier, and two is I don't really think you need it. I mean, you could do it if you really wanted to, but for water taxiing you really don't need to do it. In the air you could have some fun with it, but I was just feeling lazy. Alright, let's take it up in the air. Alright, here we go. Just like on the land, you add the throttle, by the time it reaches half throttle, it's already off the ground. Bring it down for a splash down here. It's about the same. Keep it about one-third throttle. Final, go to about 1/4 throttle, a little bit lower. Up we go. Try another one of those. Try it again. Doesn't seem to have a lot of bad habits on the water. It seems to be very nice, even at higher speeds. There's another half throttle takeoff. Some final thoughts about the Flite Test Widgeon. It's a great little grab-and-go airplane. For the value, $229 on the Flite Test website. Very little assembly time. Has pretty good flight characteristics. And just all around a great flying airplane. So if you're looking for a good grab-and-go airplane, you really can't go wrong. So, well, thanks for watching the video. Hope you have a good time and have fun.